This is the first, I guess. Yep, you're looking at CHIMPS mode on a boss. Obviously, to make it possible, they have to dumb down the difficulty a hell of a lot, so that's why 4,500 starting cash. And also, the modifier is only a quarter boss health, 40% boss speed, so a 10 million HP Blooners in Tier 5. Additionally, custom rounds is the big thing here, because normally I think you only make like 180k in the first 100 rounds of this run, but you'll see that you make much more than that. So much so that this is actually an easy boss if I don't do a ranked mode, so that's why I'm going to do a light tryharding, not too hard. The current, I guess, scores are about 230-ish K, but I will settle for anything around the 300k mark, personally speaking. I think part of what makes this boss really easy is the fact that if you suck at farming, this is the boss for you. You don't have to worry about farming at all. You just gotta beat the rounds and then get lots of money that way. Now, if you don't mind with the extra starting cash, let me double discount if possible, while still affording Obin. Damn, I can't double discount. Much sad. Anyway, this is probably the most popular strategy this week, so I am going to do it. It's Druid and Obin. Avatar Wrath Army probably is enough to beat Elite, so long as you get enough buffs on it. I sadly cannot double discount Greed. This stinks. Otherwise, Obin can't beat round 4, which is a beefed up round 4, as you can see. Basically, they give you a lot more money in these rounds by making the rounds in general beefier. So way more money every single round, which snowballs. In case you're wondering if I'm going to try to go for top 3 like I did in the least tiers week, definitely not. Personally, I find like least tiers more interesting than least cash, because the way in terms of optimizing a least cash score, obviously all game modes require trial and error, but this one, especially so for like the tier 5, or rather, the way you min-max is not as fun, in my opinion, as, like, least tiers, because you just gotta basically trial and error shaving one upgrade off at a time until you can barely scrape by beating the boss. That's what, like, top 3, I guess, eventually ends up being. Anyway, I'm not gonna triple discount, so I can freely upgrade these druids now. Before that, let's get a Camo Village, just to be sure for ahead of time. It's gonna be this one. This one's gonna be Jungle Drums. But yeah, I'm personally gonna try hard bosses I guess I find enjoyable in terms of the top 1 strategy. Now, round 14's got hands. Also, because it's least cash and we have so much excess cash, basically only the last tier matters in this challenge. So everything I do here will be to save as much money as possible for tier 5. So to start off, I'm gonna try to get as much things under double discount as possible. So much so that I think I'm gonna do this. We'll do an NG in the corner here, because I don't think this spot will be used for a druid, or maybe I should. I guess here's the worst possible spot for a druid, so I'll replace it with an NG. And I'm gonna rush Overclock, which is going to be nice, because now I can double discount more stuff, because I can overclock a village temporarily to increase the range of it. See that? So I'm gonna use this opportunity to get an Alkir. Usually this would only have 1 discount on it, but we use the temporary opportunity to milk the most out of it with 2. And so we're gonna get a perma brew on this eventually, but obviously I'll just start with a stimmy. It's always fun to pull out new tech, because this is something, I guess, in theory, like, you could do if you want to greed, but like this week gives us a reason to do such things like this. So another temp overclock for double discount here and here. And we'll use our opportunity to 013, yeah. At minimum, we want all these to be 013. This is 023. I messed up. So we don't even have Avatar Wrath yet for tier 1, but I don't think we're gonna need it. Look how weak Bloonarius is. Obviously, they had to put the HP modifier in every single tier. And in doing so, they make it so that, I guess, like, the first 4 are pretty much a non-threat. Unless the SRAMs have anything to say. I'm not sure if I should get an imprisonment down now. I think I should, yeah. I'm not gonna be able to handle the insides otherwise. Here you are then. This should be enough for 1-0. Although it's only in the entrance of the track, so if Bloonarius gets a little bit too far, I don't think this will be able to hold. Especially since it actually doesn't hit the shards on this side, so I might still leak here. Okay, that's a bit sketchy. I do want to go for, yes, a glue strike, but let me see where I can double discount it. Do I want to do top right corner? No. Remember, I have overclock, so watch this. Assuming I can beat all this here, please. I want to use this time to overclock this and glue here. Yep, this is a perfect spot for it. 2 discounts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just the glue hose itself will be good. That's slowing down balloons here, and I'll be good. We also want stickier glue, 041, to make it last longer. And I think I'll use glue strike now. The final skull won't have the ceramics glue, but that's no biggie. But you see how quickly that balloon is killed? My god. This has less HP than normal tier 1. Just some food for thought. And that'll be GG. Wait. Don't die. Close. So how much do I like this boss overall? Honestly, I like the concept of it. I mean, first time is always very fun. And even if it's, like, easy, that's the beauty of, I guess, ranked bossing, because it gives more experienced players a challenge to look forward to. Anyway, we can get an Avatar Wrath now. Would I be more willing to optimize this boss if it was at least tiers? Yeah. I'm gonna say it. I think I can say for certainty my favorite game mode, like, of all the 3. Right now, yeah, we just literally gotta get as many 013s as possible. But trial and error the last year to get, like, to see what the minimum amount of druids is gonna be needed. For starters, let's get 5 Populus, the 5 that are closest. 58 permanent brew. Yeah, kind of crazy that I can afford 2 tier 5s, 2 really expensive tier 5s before tier 2 even comes in. That's how you know things are wild. Now, I could do more druids up here, but these actually aren't in range of the permanent brew. Well, that's unfortunate. So instead, we'll do... I think there is space for double discounting here. I think I almost ran out of double discount spots. Let me see. Okay, good news is I can still fit a line of double discount over here. I can barely even see my druid right now because of all the frickin' BFBs being melted. So let me just say in advance, if you couldn't already tell, like, 80% of the entertainment is pretty much going to be in tier 5 here. It's because it's not going to be even close for tier 3 or tier 4. That's the end of the double discount dream. These ones here have no choice but to be singly discounted. Do I ever get Ultra Boost or Homeland? Well, considering how long the rounds are, Ultra Boost is honestly a great option, but I feel like I'm gonna try not spending the 77k because it's obviously very hefty. Okay, I think there's one more double discount druid I can get. That's if I now overclock this big village here. Unfortunately, when that overclock times out, this one's not gonna have jungle jump buff, but it's whatever. Any little bit of damage helps with something, even if it's not fully optimized, so bring on the tier 3. Also, why get camo if Obin gives camo to druids? That is a good question. The thing is, I got it for around 24, but I see what you mean. The thing is, I might get Called Arms anyway, so that's not gonna matter. Although, if I don't get Called Arms, then yeah, that would have been a blunder. Anyway, let's see how quickly this can take down 500k HP on tier 3 here. I wish the timer mattered. I'm not gonna lie, this might be a recency bias, or because I got top 3 in the last week, where the timed actually mattered, but I found it really fun to, like, optimize time, basically a time boss, but it being, like, a very long time compared to, you know, usual time bosses, which are, like, insta-killing the boss, where you gotta fill the entire map with stuff. But here, since, you know, the timer went up to, like, 30+ minutes, shaving off several seconds, or, like, you can actually feel the difference by shaving off several seconds as opposed to a time boss where dropping 10 extra towers down might save you 0.01 seconds, which isn't as satisfying knowing that. Anyway, I'm yapping too much. I'm gonna fast forward. And, yeah, that took under 2 minutes, I think, to kill. Nice. Tier 4 should be about the same result. So what did they do at 98 for example to get free money? Well, a bunch of fortified SRAMs. That's much appreciated. Yeah, look at that. $250,000, and even more by the end of the game. That is going to be unspent. Which is why I thought it'd be interesting if, like, this was not a least cash ranked boss. We could actually make use of all that money to do some crazy shenanigans, eh? Like, Paragons are banned, but, like, we could Giga buff the hell out of some really strong towers, like Super Mines, for example. Starting at 9 minutes, so let's again see how long the current D takes to kill. There are, like, so many bads this round, too. So, from what I've heard, and from what I can see right now, The issue is less Bloonaires, but more of the balloons coming in these rounds. Well, on top of the Bloonaires insides, which spawn fortified bads, which is why I'm only putting Avatar Raptor strong, because that's the most, like, the strongest boss DPS. But some of the Druids have to be in first, just so I don't, of course, die, because things are turning to the wrong thing. Perhaps I should switch some of the stronger Druids to strong, though, like, say, the ones that have every buff thrown on them, like the Pop Lusts. I think that would be a good idea. Otherwise, 013 spam should hopefully be able to clean up on first. And also, I guess, wall of trees. Yeah, we should probably put one in the back. Now we're talking with excitement. Oh, FTDT. It's okay, Avatar rep angle is good right now. Okay, I might have to switch it back to first, though, because the angle is going to be off very soon. Yeah, first. Because this still hits balloon areas first, yeah? Yeah, we might leak here. Replace. We're dead? We're not dead. Sheesh. That was close. Yeah, I gotta leave him first the entire time. I actually am getting Pierce Capped. I don't see them. The Avatar Breathorns aren't coming out. Oh my god, I overclocked the wrong thing. The village. Whoops. I meant to do it in this one. That should be fine. We got a couple F-Bats making their way. Oh, these are the insides from Bloonaires that still aren't dead. There's like 3 skulls of F-Bats remaining. It's kind of funny to think about. And this probably leaks. Or does it hold? Nope. Permabrew Druid Army. Hanging strong. Okay, now we can actually go for the right thing. Thank you very much. All this hectic thing stuff on the screen, and we still only are on around 105. I've seen some people do like mob glue too to slow down the mobs, but really, I don't think I'm gonna need that. That's kind of funny. When you go back into the game, the skins change to like actual skins rather than just the defaults. Much fascinating. So, Glue Strike now. Should be fine here, but oh, why'd the tree default there? Whoops. GG, that will be about an 8-minute kill for tier 4, but that obviously doesn't matter. Okay, I know for without a doubt I'm gonna need a sniper, but not just Group Moab. Let me explain a trick that I am aware of to make it so that the balloons are less of an issue come tier 5, because, I mean, obviously the main issue was the F-Bats coming from balloon areas, but you could make it a lot easier for yourself by not having these come on the screen. Because I think the custom rounds for the 120s also contain bads. Or if not, just a lot of other balloons. So for that, we're actually going to get a second sniper. It's going to be a main Moab set to last. So that could stall the round. If you just leave a ZMG, say on round 120 in the front, then, well, the rounds will never progress. So you got a little bit less stuff to deal with. Yeah, so even though these druids aren't in range of everything, I think so long as I see a 5-stack, it's probably worth buying. It's like $2,000, even though only single discount. That, in my opinion, worth it. Alright, time to spend several tries here, probably, to find the cheapest amount I've got to add extra to beat tier 5 here. So the first thing I'm going to do is Crib Moab, although that might push my time or my score well over 250. I mean, that's still top 5 pace, so I'll take it if that works. Let's just not waste time here and go. I doubt that's enough, but let's see what this stalls, or if it does end up stalling. You'll know by if the round, you know, stays at 120 for a long time. Oh no, bad news. You can't stall 120. I see it's changing target. It is attacking the bad. There is no ZMG to be stalled on 120, sadly. Also, this is not... Yeah, this is already not looking great with all these ZMGs sneaking on through. Yikes. What I'm seeing on the screen is disgusting right now, and it looks like... Oh, nope, I need 402 on this one. Even with that, you see? Am I dead? I got Avatar Wrath on first, and I'd still die. Yeah, that's not good. I'm not really sure how much the cripple did there, but maybe a Call the Arms might be better. I'm gonna go back in time. Yeah, now that I think about it, the cripple is bad because it doesn't actually help defending the balloons. It only helps kill, you know, the balloon areas faster. I am now beginning to realize that, yeah, Super Brittle even would be better than that, even though it has limited range. We'll keep note of that. I can definitely see that the first call is getting popped way later. Nowhere near as fast as before. I think getting Homeland would guarantee we win. But that is 48k extra to sink down. Skull 2 of 8. And still we're only on round 121. Damn. Okay, it's working exactly as intended then. See? All of these UMGs here are only from Bloon areas hitting the 1% mark every time. But no additional pressure makes things so much easier. Alright, CTA for the innards. Should clean up skull number 2 just fine. Nice. Back to schedule programming. And this is awkward. We've got nothing but the sniper hitting for now. This is like being the eye of a storm during a hurricane. Sorry, that was the first analogy that came to mind. But it's true, isn't it? Now comes the eye wall. Let's use the abilities again. And, it's over. Round 121 ended. It finally did all the damage to whatever ZMG that was there. I'm gonna die to final bad skulls. Yeah, now I actually am concerned maybe I don't have enough damage. This is 3/8. Halfway is gonna be, like, pretty much bang on pace. Okay, I actually gotta put it back in first, man. The FZMGs need attention. Yeah, hold up. If this third skull is already getting this far, I think we're dead. It's over. I'm wasting far too much time hitting first here. Even if I do beat this, I don't. I'm gonna retry last round, but yikes, yikes. I knew it was too good to be true. We're gonna work this time because we have called arms here. What could I add to make it maybe only tanky cheaper? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. If this is this hard, I ain't being the last skulls. Back to 120 here. Do we take 269? That's what this would do. Sure, let's see how much faster it is. So if my brittle is here, that means whenever this thing spawns out F-pads, ideally, I should have it so that I damage F-pads while they're in range. Because if I'm trying to damage them like at the exit like I tried last time, then obviously it'll take way longer. You want to obviously damage it while it is vulnerable the longest. First skull now. Yep, that was faster than last time. Pretty sure. Oh, it is so much faster. Didn't we hit 3 out of 8 like after a turn? Like after it went through the eye and into the eye wall again? Yeah, we're so ahead of pace. But we have this issue again with the frickin' frigid DDTs, man. This sucks so bad. It has to be in first here. That loses so much useful DPS. We're still running to F-pad issues, despite the Esprit. I'm probably gonna die to the last skull this time, or second last. I'm dead. Yeah, Not a good look. I shouldn't be wasting all my money, like, recklessly like this, but... Now, somebody in chat said this was a bug, but apparently if you retry last round and back into the game, the scaling on the balloons on the screen disappears, as in they have less HP. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that could be exploited, could it not? Like, every time a round starts again, I should back out. Man, yeah, I don't see us getting through the last two, though. It's closer, though, you can see. Getting warmer, but those 3 are just, like, crazy hard to deal with. Like, what the hell? If we had something that could one-shot the innards, that'd be huge, but I think... Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back to 120. Homeland would just be the easy way out. 275k. Adding the main would make it 282.6. I do feel like Homeland has the same issue, in that, similar to Call to Arms, it still pops really slowly for Skull. This is some weak progress. Okay, this is when we get ahead of Esprit, okay? Have some faith. Have ye a little faith here. Okay, back in first. Oh yeah, why are these in strong? Excuse me. First. This might be the difference maker here. Yeah? Yeah? No. Okay. Homeland doesn't do it. 306. Whatever. You know what? Let's not even get main mob either. I've already spent too much money. I don't think I need to stall that much if I have these two on the field. I would hope. Okay, I'm not realizing why main mob is good. Because if I don't stall the round, there's like 1 billion balloons on the screen. So fine, we'll do 310. Not ideal, but this one should guarantee do it. I guess if there's one thing I didn't realize, it's how useful main mob is. Like, only when you remove it from the equation. But anyway, yeah, this is definitely the run. It is, like, we're damaging it so quickly. We probably get halfway before it hits the eye. I think this is just proof that it's the mini druids, obviously, because there's 20 plus of them, but, like, they really do matter way more than the Avatar Wrath. And so putting more of them on strong was good. Third last skull was not that hard, so That's a good thing, but I still think the last skull is going to be tight. Maybe a little too tight for my liking. I don't know. That was probably a good opportunity for a Sada joke there, but anyway. I just left it in first longer this round, which might do it, but I'm wasting so much time. That's gonna leak, that's gonna leak, that's gonna leak, that's gonna leak, that's gonna leak. Holy crap. Am I taking that? Because that was such a waste of resources, you know what I mean? Alright, it's about to come. Final skull. Everything should go on first, okay? Everything. Oh, it's... The bad timing is that I don't have Homeland for when it's on Esprit. That would have been the most amount of damage. But I guess I just live with it, yeah. We'll still have it here. Yep, it's hitting, it's still hitting, it's still hitting. Go, go, go. But the Homeland's gonna time out. Awful timing, awful timing. Awful timing. For when we need the Pierce. Yeah, see? It's so close, though. Okay, this time I stalled longer. Is that better? I don't know. But let's go. Homeland now. I feel like it's better to have it Homeland later, though, yeah? Because I'm just gonna die here. Or is that enough time? It might be enough. Holds. Holds. Trees. Nice. I think that's game. We're finally done, guys. After lots of trial and error. Mostly error. We finally found what worked for tier 5, and that's that we needed a whole lot more. Yeah, so admittedly, I probably spent way more time than I should have for a casual run, but I'll take it. Because that should be easily top 50 for the time being. And now we have to awkwardly wait for the main mob to end the round while we incur a penalty. Come on, main mob, we got this. I wonder how long we're going to be here for, because our penalty has already gone up 2 minutes, I think. Finally, at long last, there come the FBFBs. That moment when even a Moab stays alive for that long, man, the rapping's crazy. If that's a 10-minute extra penalty to our score. Lovely. Lovely. Yep, but that's good for 15th place at the moment. Good enough for me.